and Gretel is from Panama. We are delighted to have sent our son Gabriel, who's a rising senior in high school, to the ZinkerzCamp. It was a great experience for both him and for us. We do wish we would have sent him before, but we are a glass-full family, and especially me, and I think he enjoyed it very much, and it was a wonderful experience, and it really helped him understand more intricate details from the SAT exam. Even though he's been preparing for it, this deep dive was a whole new experience. He was very excited at the camp. He loved the curriculum. He loved the techniques that were taught and the deep dive, but he especially liked the groups that were organized. He felt very connected, to his Panamanian friends, some of which he didn't know, and he made new friends from Panama as well. But especially, he felt very connected to peers from other jurisdictions that have been working with Zinkerz, and the work they did pairing the kids. Because of their personalities and because of their aims regarding the universities they want to go or the majors they want to study, was amazing. It was like, I wouldn't say an introduction to college, but a first glimpse about what the college experience is going to be. And it's amazing to see how deep the connections were made at 17 and how they're aiming to continue them afterwards. Regarding the college visiting experience and how they see themselves afterwards, I think Gabriel is a different kid from the ones that were participating at the ZinkerzCamp, because we've been visiting universities with him for over a year. We've made a point to visit the universities, to visit the cities, to see if he felt comfortable, if he didn't feel comfortable. And some of the universities he visited, he had already been to. But visiting with the Zinkerz team, which is not mom and dad, or with the brothers, was a whole new experience. And he really enjoyed it. He confirmed what he liked, what he didn't like. If he doesn't like cities, he prefers college towns and campus. But it was completely different and on a mature level. And he had a sounding board with the kids that were there and with the Zinkerz team. That's not the same as the sounding board he has with us. And out of the camp, he's determined, he's decided, now he has a strategy going forward, and he's ready for the application process. He loved the letting loose and that more joyful, I won't say joyful, the more playful part of the camp, which was integrating with the kids on a more social and networking level. And he loved that as well. He connected with his friends since the very beginning, one of which was one of his suite mates. And through him, he met other kids from the same country, from Honduras, which he'd never met before. And it was as if they were friends from forever. And when we went there to pick him up, and I took his younger sibling, and he was commenting on everything he did and everything he learned and everything he enjoyed, and pushing Manuel, our youngest, to go earlier and to start counseling earlier, and how he wishes he'd started earlier, even though he's really profited from this experience and learned a lot. I always tell him that he's like a little ant. He works, and he's very structured and disciplined. And after picking him up at the ZinkerzCamp, we continued to visit some universities that were still pending. And he was still reflecting on everything he learned. And he was even doing, I wouldn't say the complete mock tests, but he continued practicing because he didn't want to lose the momentum. And we got back to Panama 2 days ago, and the day after, he started his one-on-one tutoring lessons because he's really looking forward to the goals that were set during the ZinkerzCamp, and he wishes to attain them. He's realistic that hopefully it'll happen on the first try, but still continue working and continue preparing in case he needs another one and he needs to do it more. But I see him more focused. I see him more step-oriented and more strategized than before.
and I think he's going to have a great result. I think the Zinker's Camp is a deep dive to SAT lessons, but also a deep dive into what the transition to college is going to be. Like when you meet new kids from other jurisdictions, some are very similar to you, some are very different. They live in a dorm. They have to be responsible. They need to follow a schedule. They need to be responsible for themselves and advocate for themselves. Gabriel is a very responsible and a very old soul, but he changed a lot for the positive and he learned a lot. And we really appreciate this experience. I think in some on a side, it would have been great for him to go earlier, but it's as great to go earlier as it was for him to go now because they really learn a lot from this experience and bring those learnings back home.